go walk the runway with that little walk. You remember that walk you had? I think I'm a bad. You can't come back to that walk. I think I'm a bad.
You're saying Cantrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees and
just want to bring it top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you going.
After NLE Choppa dropped his new track, Coco, a straight-up diss aimed at NBA YoungBoy, the internet exploded. Fans, blogs, and even rappers all jumped into the chaos. But what really turned heads was NBA YoungBoy's response. Before we get into what he exposed, let's talk about Charleston White's wild reaction, because this man did a full 180 in just 1 week. Charleston White went off on NLE Choppa after hearing the diss, saying Choppa should never speak on him again. What's crazy is that just a week before the song dropped, Charleston was blasting NBA YoungBoy for being a bad influence on the youth. The irony is unreal. NLE Choppa actually echoed the same point Charleston made, but somehow, Charleston flipped on him the second the track went viral. In the song, Choppa spits fiery lines like, "You so bad for the youth, nothing positive you do."
You can't go walk the runway with that little walk. You remember that walk you had? I think I'm a bad. You can't come back to that walk. I think I'm a bad. You can't come back with that NLE Choppa with that boy. Now them boy got some dances. Them boy, but you went to holler about if you was a bad, I suck my too. You are disqualified from saying anything to Cantrell. NLE, you have been disqualified. I wouldn't give if you and King Von got in the car and shit them together. Once you learn that walk, like that runway model walk, and you went in front of the whole world, you can't come back over here to this side of the railroad track and go to barking. No. Go back over there and finish, nephew. Go back over there and finish being the bad.
You're the reason guys out here thinking that it's cute, sending dudes to do what you wouldn't even do. Role model, you'll never fit the shoe. Just a guy with emotion, your aura give me ick. Guys like you make me sick. He didn't hold anything back. Once the track hit social media, DJ Academics couldn't resist jumping in. He claimed NLE Choppa was trying too hard to be like XXXTentacion, saying he's nowhere near as deep or as smart as X ever was. That statement had the entire comment section going wild. Some agreed. Others said Ack was just stirring the pot again. But this whole beef got even deeper when fans started pointing out something major. NLE Choppa has been quiet for almost a year.
Newest song.
YB babies ain't money getting. They'll hurt you, kill you, and eat out your icebox as they break in your house. I'm not battling with childhood like a YB fan. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. This man, YB, sound like he angry. He want to out his mama. He want to beat his daddy. He want to his uncle. I don't want to hear that kind of shit. I'm not in pain. I'm a money getter. YB babies ain't money getting. I don't feel that. That's not soul music. I'm a soulful brother. I'm not in pain. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. You see they had that boy.
Many believe he resurfaced just to throw shade at YoungBoy because, let's be real, YB is on fire right now. NBA YoungBoy's back on tour for the first time in 5 years. And it's so successful they've added 25 more shows. People are literally paying any price just to see him live. Some fans say Choppa's comeback feels more like jealousy than confidence. But others think it's just hip-hop energy at its peak. What do you think? NBA YoungBoy's tour has gotten so massive that even the police want it shut down early. That's right. Reports say Louisiana authorities are getting nervous about the chaos his concerts bring, especially in New Orleans, where the energy is off the charts. The last time a crowd this big shook the city? Michael Jackson. That's how serious YoungBoy's pull is right now. But to really understand NBA YoungBoy's fiery reaction to NLE Choppa's diss, we gotta rewind and look at their messy history. These two didn't start as enemies. They were actually cool once. Back in 2019, NLE Choppa was one of YoungBoy's biggest fans.
They call it, you have your third eye open. Some people would call it, yo, a dumb act smart. Some people would call it fake woke. Some people would call it someone trying to seem deeper than most. Pause. It's kind of like how people, it evokes some of the similar thoughts like how we had about XXXTentacion, where people felt like, you know, he understood life a little bit on a different level. And I think that's what NLE Choppa is.
When YoungBoy got locked up that year, Choppa even dropped a whole track called Free YoungBoy to show love and support, hoping his idol would get released soon. That's loyalty. But everything flipped after tragedy struck. When King Von was ended, the entire rap world froze. And that's when things between YoungBoy and Choppa took a dark turn. In 2022, NBA YoungBoy released Bring the Hook, a track that took direct shots at O-Block and even dissed Von himself. The song instantly lit up the internet. DJ Academics tweeted, NBA YoungBoy on Demon Time.
About being jealous and being envious. So you want to make a video dancing around like a ballerina, and then you got a man on his knee, and you're saying Cantrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees and on their video, right? Okay, fine. I bet they have another video with that same on his knees. Because who gonna even play that stupid ass role? If you know better, you do better. Your head look like a without a rubber on top of it. But yet, you want to sit here and try to talk about somebody. You better be lucky. I can't say what I want to say on Instagram.
Meanwhile, Chicago rapper Lil Reese fired back saying, "This ain't no Demon Time, he's just rapping like the rest of these rappers." All cap. Then NLE Choppa jumped in and sided with Reese, replying, "I stamped that." That one comment told the whole world exactly where Choppa stood, and YoungBoy took that personal. From there, it was battle. NBA YoungBoy clapped back with his own track, Know Like I Know, where he didn't hold back a single punch. He opened the song with the line, "I bet your mama be destroyed when we send you to God for making statements, choosing sides about my beef with them boys. I could say I saw it. You could say I was your favorite."
Very concerned about the NBA YoungBoy concert. So concerned that even before the concert went forward this weekend, they notified Louisiana Stadium Exposition District, also known as that manages the Superdome and Smoothie King Center, in particular notified ASM Global that, this is like a really dangerous thing that could have very unforeseen consequences. Now, the response from ASM Global was, "We'll hire some security inside, it'll be fine." NOPD's response was, "You don't get what we're saying. There is such a propensity around these concerts that is so, not an if but a when, that we are concerned we'll have to activate the department to be around the downtown area to protect citizens and revelers."
The message was loud and clear. YoungBoy felt betrayed and was ready to remind Choppa who runs the game. Not long after that, NLE made a bold move. He quietly changed the title of his old track, Free YoungBoy, to just YoungBoy. That was his way of saying, we're done. The same guy who once supported YB was now officially on the opposite side. What started as mutual respect had turned into one of rap's coldest rivalries. Instead of firing back with another track right away, NLE Choppa decided to hit an interview run, and he made sure everyone heard what he had to say. First, he sat down with DJ Academics on his podcast.
Able to defend his name, bro, and it be a lot going on within his name about him. When, to me, bro, he a real stand-up dude, and it was just unfortunate how it happened. Like, he came to a person as a man.
Then popped up on The Breakfast Club, where he threw a few subtle but powerful shots at NBA YoungBoy. During the interview, Choppa called out YoungBoy for his wild behavior, saying he needs to grow up and stop landing himself in trouble. He told them straight up, YoungBoy needs to be more careful. He's got a lot of people looking up to him, and he needs to set a better example. He needs to stay out of trouble and just focus on his music. That statement hit heavy, especially coming from someone who once looked up to him. But here's the twist. NBA YoungBoy actually did start focusing on his music after getting out of jail, and it worked so well that his shows started looking like full-blown military operations.
What'd you think?
It was funny to me. I feel like,
I feel like it's not serious when it hit the net. It's fun. I mean, it's just entertainment to me.
Yeah.
It was entertaining. Good song. Nice bars.
Reports said over 400 NOPD officers were assigned to patrol each night of his hometown concerts in New Orleans, with drones and even armored vehicles rolling out for security. The city had never seen anything like it before. Then came the viral moment that shook hip-hop. A fan tweeted, "NBA YoungBoy performs the greatest diss track of all time. I hate YoungBoy," for the first time ever in front of a sold-out crowd in Atlanta.
King of rap. We just got to claim it today. King of rap. King of rap. That's a new narrative I'm driving. These are going to have to bow to defeat. I like it. We're not talking about Kendrick and Drake. And they're on a different level. But below Kendrick and Drake, I'm sorry. With all due respect to every other rapper, YoungBoy is the king of rap right now. I'm sorry to tell y'all. The walk down I seen in Atlanta tonight. Give him the throne. Just give him the throne. YoungBoy, the king of rap. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Hey, listen, I'm not saying it's gonna last forever. But for right now, in the last 4 or 5 months, YoungBoy.
The tweet blew up instantly because this wasn't just any performance. YoungBoy performed that same track dissing King Von in Von City. The crowd went absolutely insane. Fans online called it historic and disrespectful at the same time. One tweet even said, NBA YoungBoy just dissed half of Atlanta in their own city and still sold it out. And when a Chicago OG saw the footage, he couldn't believe it either, saying, "That boy really did it. No fear at all." But it didn't stop there. YoungBoy's fans came back swinging. They started digging up old clips of NLE Choppa from just the year before, where he was literally praising YoungBoy, calling him better than himself.
Let me know who beating me, bro. Respectfully, the only that's really respectfully, the only that's really ahead in that space is YoungBoy.
In one video, Choppa says, "Let me know who beat me, bro," respectfully, while talking about how untouchable YoungBoy was. That clip alone had fans roasting Choppa, saying he switched up fast. The same artist who once admired YoungBoy was now trying to take shots at him. And the internet wasn't letting him forget it. Right before hitting the stage for his next concert, NBA YoungBoy finally broke his silence. He took to his Instagram story and fired off a message that had everyone talking, saying rappers these days are washed up and desperate for attention. Fans immediately knew he was throwing shade straight at NLE Choppa. But then the real truth behind NLE's diss started surfacing. And it wasn't what people expected.
Don't even say this perm having name. You just want to bring it top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you going. Your views go up now, clown. I'm willing to help y'all about it, man. But I hate NBA so much, man. Go get them some views, man. Help this some views, man.
Word on the streets was that Choppa's beef wasn't just about lyrics, it was about loyalty. Once again, NLE was accused of switching sides in one of hip-hop's biggest rivalries. Rapper Lil Zah Ozama jumped in and stirred the pot even more. He tweeted, "Not surprised the industry switching up on Lil Durk for NBA YoungBoy. Happens every time." That one post got thousands of likes, and it reignited the whole debate about who's really standing with who. Many fans pointed out that NLE Choppa used to ride for YoungBoy hard, then switched up for Lil Durk during the King Von fallout, and now people think he's trying to bounce back again. Twitter went wild with accusations, calling NLE the ultimate side switcher. Hundreds of OTF affiliates and mutual fans started tweeting messages like, "If you rockin' with YoungBoy, stay on that side when he gets out of jail." The tension was unreal, and the rap scene was clearly drawing battle lines all over again.
Was surprising or new to y'all. Everybody jumping ship because this how the industry is. Nobody in the industry is gonna stick around you when you at your lowest. If they can't get clout, notoriety, money, fame, features, videos, something that they could benefit from off you, they're gonna jump ship. I don't see why it's surprising that everybody is on YB in the industry. That's how it go. They only gonna to when it's beneficial to them. None of these ain't grow up with Dirk. None of these ain't friends or real homies with Dirk for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Or they would never change, or they would never jump ship. Because where we from, if you with me, my ops is your ops is mine. Some people don't look at it like that. Some people look at it like I with both parties, I ain't got nothing to do with it. And look, you not wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to the that still done stayed down for Dirk, his real family and friends. You feel?
Hundreds of
But NLE wasn't backing down this time. He made it loud and clear that he's still rocking with Dirk and OTF. In his latest posts and lyrics, Choppa's basically saying he's done playing both sides. He's choosing loyalty over popularity. Meanwhile, NBA YoungBoy keeps racking up wins, and even the police seem to be treating him like royalty after giving him the keys to the city of Atlanta. Fans are saying it's wild how the same system that once locked him up is now honoring him. So what do you think? Are you on NBA YoungBoy's side or Lil Durk's? Drop your opinion in the comments. I'm reading every single one. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you're keeping up with all the drama in the rap game. See you on the next one.